Hi, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. I'm going to have to make a gag reel one of these days. Oh my gosh. The funny little things that happen right before you push record. Which is why I'm giggling. Anyway, it won't be as funny in the retelling, so let's just enjoy the laughter. Okay, we are using a brand new deck today. This one's long been on my wish list. It is the Druid Craft Tarot deck. It's gorgeous. I have not seen all of the cards. I love to be surprised by a new deck, so you can be surprised with me. And sharing with you, this whole reading got underway today at 4:44 a.m. So it's Tuesday. You know what that means. It's one of my most favorite days of the week, and 444 is one of my most favorite numbers. It's so angelic, and one of its meanings is thousands of angels surround you now. How perfect to begin a reading. It's a great atmosphere. So let's see what's going on in it. 2 cards from the bottom of the deck. This is the potential theme within the energy atmosphere of the day. This is like our tarot weather report. Our first card, 7 of Pentacles. I've had to grow into this one. I love the 7 of Pentacles now. It has become one of my favorites in tarot. Apparently this is a day all about my favorite stuff. Okay, 7 of Pentacles has historically been a card of some kind of frustrated waiting. And it has evolved for me personally as a reader to one. It's a card of reverence now for me. It's one of savoring. It's excited anticipation. It's the joy of seeing what I contribute bear fruit in my own world. And that's the feeling I have off the card. We've had the message for weeks asking us, what have I not considered? How can I look at this differently, right? What kind of energy am I contributing to this environment, atmosphere, situation, circumstance? And is it a valuable addition? Or am I donating my beautiful, precious, soulful self to a sucking void of energy? Yeah. I know that's dramatic, though we do find ourselves in those situations asking just those questions. So the 7 of Pentacles is a great representation of those questions. Remember that 7s in tarot are heaven touching earth, and that's going on in your heart space. Beautiful. Do remember, the heart space is 5,000 times, at the very least, more powerful than your thought space. And the two must work together in harmony, in balance. And the 7 of Pentacles gives us the pause required to consider just that. Let's see what comes with it. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, we definitely want to pause and consider that. That's the divine delivery system. And if you look at these 2 cards together, this is beautiful. Really beautiful. That 7 is so representative of how we contribute, how we cultivate, how we participate in a process. And it's in the process of turning this wheel, because what we invest is the momentum behind the turning of the wheel. And as the divine delivery system of the universe is represented in the Wheel of Fortune, you want to consider exactly what's going to land on your foundation, because it's coming out of your contribution. So that's the energy atmosphere of the day. What else could go on, right? Next. Well, there he is, our beautiful, beautiful Prince of Swords. Look at him. Knight of Swords, right there, holding the Ace of Swords. Divine and brilliant clarity, everlasting strength. That's what he's holding in his hand. That's what he's rushing down the track with. And that's the thing about the Knight. He rushes. He's swift. He is quick. And if you've been following along for a while, you know that he has nearly no periphery. No peripheral vision on this dude. He is targeted. He is of one mind. And he's going to fulfill that mission. Or die trying. So, it's interesting to have him here with the Seven of Pentacles in the theme of the reading, because oftentimes in the past, historically speaking, on that 7, when most of us have found ourselves in a 7 of Pentacles environment, atmosphere, we would rather be the Knight of Swords. We'd rather get through something, endure something, rush, be on the other side of it, have it behind us, however you want to phrase that. And the 7 alongside the wheel is reminding us that while it can be valuable to have this kind of speed, dynamic energy, and swiftness, this alone does not support the journey. It requires some sort of tempering between these two kinds of energies. Because if the Wheel of Fortune has too much momentum, it's going to spin out of control, and then we're going to end up with a tower situation. So there's absolutely some temperance going on in these 3 cards. And that's something that we can be happy about too. It creates stability here. You do need a dash of the Knight. But just a dash, because he's our most impetuous of all the Knights, and there's a bit of coldness and destruction on him as well. No judgment there. It's just a simple fact of this Knight. Coming with, okay, the lady, that's the Empress right there. Mother of the Tarot, ruling the Empire alongside the Emperor. Beautiful energy here. Strong Venus, lots of love, and as the Mother of the Tarot, there is nurturing energy, there is vitality, abundance, all the resource required to even create a harvest. Now I want to focus on the direction of the cards. Just because this Knight is facing left, it looks as though he may have come from the Empress, because Knights convey messages between cards. It looks as though he's come from the Empress, and this is where he is arriving. I actually feel it a bit in reverse, intuitively speaking. I feel that this is where we are on the 7, in beautiful harmony with the Wheel of Fortune, its momentum, and how it's delivering to our foundation. There's a little bit of wind in the atmosphere. Moving things along a bit more swiftly, because we are coming to full harvest here with the Empress. So over here, contribution, universe working on it with us. A little bit of oomph right there in the middle by that Knight. And this is where we end up. I mean, that's the top of the top right there in tarot with the Empress. You don't go any higher than her, is what I'm getting at. So it's worth considering what you're investing. That's what the cards are hammering home to us. This is why the message is on repeat for us, because my sense of it is, in this infinity loop of the manifestation atmosphere that we find ourselves in, poised gracefully before an eclipse in 3 days, the feeling is heaven and earth are absolutely shifting, moving, and shaking within us. 7. So we want to keep it stable at this time and remain in allowing acceptance, happiness, joy, bliss on our own foundations, because what's getting dropped there feels really magnificent. So consider how many times you've put, at the very least, 17 seconds of pure thought into what you hold in heart space. So much more powerful than thought space. And the cards are showing you that it's on arrival. Yeah, everything is ripening. The harvest is coming in. So don't jump the gun over here. Don't get too impetuous. Go with the flow. That's the feeling. Go with the flow. I know I've said that for many days in a row. And look at this. Here's Temperance. Yeah, that's the alchemy card. I often say it is something being made seemingly out of nothing. And it is appearing. It's been growing. It's been forming. Gestation here with the Empress. And we're about to see it arrive. And the impetuousness of that night has the ability to create tower moments in the process. So he's here. This night is here as a graceful reminder to us to remain strong, steady, stable, resolute, even. Yeah, hey, just do it. I feel that on the other side of the eclipse, we'll be able to look back on this kind of energy atmosphere and have the aha, now I know why. We might not exactly have the answer to why right now, why this is so deeply important, why rushing is not our best effort. Okay, coming with Temperance. Look at this. Strength. What a beautiful card. You know, typically we see in tarot a young maiden sitting next to a lion. And here we see a really powerful woman next to a boar. Another animal you don't necessarily want to tangle with. I mean, how often do we all walk up to lions and stick our hands in their mouths, right? I mean, if you want to lose a few fingers, yeah, maybe. But the boar, equally fierce, and she is fierce. I love that she's dressed in red. Lots of courage there. Lots of spiritual power radiating off that card. And the core message of the Strength card is to keep our wild and free spirit intact. Not only ours, but whatever inspired idea that we have, the wild free spirit of its creation must remain at its core no matter how many times the idea gets reworked. However it comes into being, that spirit cannot be eliminated from it. So have the strength to stand on your own foundation, continuing to contribute and cultivate what you hold in powerful heart space. Contribute that energy to the Wheel of Fortune, because the divine delivery system is bringing in the harvest, Empress, and it will feel to you like something that came out of nowhere, out of nothingness, right? And when you feel inclined to lean in with brilliant clarity and everlasting strength, do that. Don't push it, don't rush it, don't force it. Be in allowing with it. Recognize the signs for what they are and act on them accordingly. What a nice, solid message for us today. I love it. Let's do Angel Answers. This is an opportunity to ask a question, receive confirmation, a fresh message. This one's been on repeat for us for a while too. I'm going to put it with our beautiful Knight of Swords here because he does take action. He does it without hesitation. He also does it without really looking around or asking any questions either. So that's what we stay in discernment with on the Knight of Swords. We appreciate his presence because he brings a dynamic energy to our process, and we can use that harmoniously and in a balanced way on our foundations as all this energy is in motion around us. So participate in the action. Take action. Next we have Emphatic Yes. Yeah, that feels like it accompanies the Wheel of Fortune quite nicely. Emphatic Yes. That's the thousands of angels that appeared at the beginning of this reading encouraging us. Next, falling out of the deck. If you believe. Nice to see a different card. And when I see this one, I also ask, what do you believe? And does it add value to what it is You are in manifestation for and with. Next. Oh my gosh, can you feel that energy? I just, oh, I have a buzz from it. It's wonderful. It's like a hum. It's a great vibe, you know? I hope you're enjoying that. I do really feel it's the angelic presence in the reading. So lean into that. Next card. 2 cards, actually. I love this. And it's a different one. We haven't seen this one in a while. So we've got 2 of those on the table. We have 4 major arcana on the table. Get more information. I'm going to put that with the Temperance card. Get more information. Continue to educate, investigate, be in the journey of discovery, and then coming with it was trust. We had that one yesterday, and I love that it's here again. It's the reminder for us to trust ourselves. Yes. All right. Affirmation. Universe has your back. What's our little message today? The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. That's actually quite fitting. Yeah. What's your mantra? What is your affirmation? And do you allow it when you speak it? Does it produce a valuable experience for you when you say it? And it's a nice summary to the reading. Quite nice. All right. Spirit animal. What do we have today? What is our beautiful, sweet creature? Oh, how nice. You know, when we see the Empress, there's almost always a deer on her card, which is our spirit animal today. I don't see one on her card. Gentle changes, 40-day cycles. That's what I know off the top of my head about deer. I know there's so much more. So you investigate that for yourself. Have a beautiful day. Celebrate and savor everything before you. Peace, love, joy, blessings. Go have fun. Play, dance, sing. Bye for now, everybody. Namaste.